Today we're fishing in Homestead, Florida in a national park. Conditions are not that great, as you can probably hear from this crazy wind. We started off with the kayak, we've ended up here somehow, and we're just trying to get on some fish. So I'm gonna bring you guys along and we're gonna start this from the beginning. Woo! Good morning, guys. As you can see, it's maybe gonna be a good morning. Hopefully that just keeps going that way. And we are here. We're one of the first people inside here because the park just opened. I got here a little early actually. And I'm gonna get this kayak off and we're gonna hit the water and then have an amazing day. Let's do it. Alright, well there's an edge around here. I'm gonna try to fish off for now. See if this water comes down a little bit. That's what I do want to go. Let me see if I can show you guys. What I do want to go is to that over there. But if I'm gonna be fighting this the whole time, I don't know how much of a reality that is. And just like that, I'm like 30 feet back on the ground. Oh, thank God I didn't let go. Would have been stranded without a paddle. Oh. This current is pushing me so much. Just in this, I'm almost completely back at the launch. You know what? I'm just gonna let this current drag me across. Figure out what I do later. It's 7:40. Been here 40 minutes. We've been here 40 minutes fighting the wind and have nothing because we've been fighting the wind. Jeez. First, we got here before the park opened, so we had to wait like 30 minutes. Oh. I don't know that seaweed again. Felt a tug. Wow. I think I'm gonna fish this one lure all day. I want to see if I can catch anything on it. I've had this guy for a while. It's a nice looking lure. I've never caught anything on it. But that's gonna change today. Oh, it's gonna rain. Let me turn this around. It's gonna come. I don't know if you can see that. That's not good. I'm gonna try to fish this little area over here quick. Come on, one fish for the road. I do not want to get caught in that. It's already hard enough too. It's a paddle. It looks like it's clear right after that. So we get the kayak, put it in the truck, and we're gonna walk around, see if we can get onto something like that. I gotta choose better days to come out here. So far, nada. Is this considered accepting defeat? Because I hope not. I'm not done yet. Like, it's like surrounded by gray. And then there's a blue sky right there. Florida. So, oh, and it starts raining on cue. It's pretty bad out there and much worse than it looks. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go toss this around, even in the rain. Gonna bring you guys along and let's see what we could do. Before I start checking out that lure, I just want to take a breather. All I've been doing is paddling and walking. If there's anything that I learned on the last fishing trip or the last time I was fishing, it's just to persevere. We had no bites for 2 hours, and then I got onto a mutton snapper, and that was a good one. Fishing's all about changing things up, trying something new. This time I am trying to figure out that lure. I do want to catch something on that lure. I've had it in my box for a while and never gave it the chance to really get onto something. So we're gonna give it that chance today, and you know, we're gonna just keep going. And as always, it's gonna be a fun one. There's a lot of seagrass here. Whoa, I don't know when that happened. My lure ripped in half. So we got a new one, grabbed a couple bags. I was hoping to just use that one lure the whole time, but I don't know why it ripped. Let's see if we get on something. Oh, and we have rain. The whole reason I stopped when I did. I think we're gonna go straight to that little bridge. All right, guys, I wanna know what you think. I wanna try this 10,000 hour series. Videos kind of like today, where I'm not doing the best. The environment's not really set up for the best fishing today. And we just leave learning. I talked to you guys a little bit at the end, which I'm going to talk to you a little bit about at the end about what I've learned. You get to see all the challenges I have to face throughout this fishing trip, and we just get to enjoy this time and we get to enjoy this adventure. So let me know what you think in the comments about this little 10,000 hour series, because it said that you need 10,000 hours to become a master at anything, and we're gonna spend these 10,000 hours mastering fishing. There is a lot of seagrass here, so which is nice. Oh, we're on. Nice. I knew it was a cuda that took it off the first time. We had a little cuda for our first fish of the day. See? Sometimes you just gotta persevere, but we got onto something. Lure had some decent action, send him on his way. Now this lure is pretty ripped up. I don't know if I can get any more on that. So we've made it all across the park to this little trail. The best part about this, it doesn't have to be about the catching. Thankfully, we're on one fish. We have a cuda. We caught a little cuda. This isn't about the catching at all. Like, I'm working on my retrieval. It's about getting hours in. And that's why I'm gonna go ahead and post this video anyways, even if I don't catch fish. I just wanna press on that it's not just about the catching. So much fun just to be here, get out there. You catch more fish off the couch and being here. We're gonna see what else we could get into. We're not gonna give up just yet. We're gonna see where this trail leads, and hopefully we could get onto something. Okay, quick update. We are on nothing. Thankfully, I didn't catch anything else on that. I think it was frayed from that barracuda this whole time, I guess. Nice. So I guess that's it for here. Okay, so we got the kayak back out. Wind seems to have died down quite a bit. I'm gonna stay back in this corner. Yeah, back in this corner. This way is ocean. That way is just more bay, more covered. And I'm gonna try to get away from that wind as much as possible. Got the kayak loaded, gonna drag it over and see what we can do. So as I'm paddling and going around, you might see some guys actually kite surfing, windsurfing, whichever, behind me. And I talked to one of them, and he actually told me that recently he got into one of the biggest mutton snappers he's ever caught at about like 14 pounds. So next time we go on the boat, I think that's what we're targeting. I don't know if next week is too late for that, but nice to get out here. I'm so glad we were able to get back out on the kayak. We did catch that little cuda in on that lure I've been wanting to use. That was nice. We lost our last one just casting it out. I don't know. I don't think I have an angle close enough for you to see it just fly off the line because the knot had got stuck. And I feel like this place has some good potential. As I'm going, I'm above some oyster beds and there's a ton of grass. So feels like this could be a nice little spot, but oh. I knew it was getting close. Didn't know how close. We made it to land. We didn't get skunked. I'm at least happy about that. We got that little cuda, cool little fish. They're always fun to catch. I don't mind catching a cuda. He ripped up my bait and then bit off half the other one because I'm thinking it was him. At least got one fish and a workout in with the kayak. While I was on the kayak, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything jumping. I didn't see anything attacking. I didn't even really, if it wasn't besides those tiny bait fish, I didn't even really see fish, period. I didn't see a lot of life, period. We did pass by some guys that were land fishing and they told me that they caught some small mangrove snapper and jack. Either way, it's a fun day. I did get to learn more on that lure. Paddle tails are awesome. And I've had a lot of luck with paddle tails, not so much with jerk shads and jerk baits, but I was able to catch the cuda today and just giving it that movement of like twitching it and taking your time. I did see that gave it a realistic feel and it made that cuda commit and bite onto that lure. I feel like it's the lesson I learn every trip, is just changing up what you're doing and constantly changing spots, changing lures, changing whatever you can change. I think that really helps. It really helps you get into the bite. If you're having a bad day and you're not really on anything, before you give up, just see what you can change in your power to really provoke the bite. And I think that's why we got onto the Cuda. It started raining, we didn't give up. We started land fishing. We got onto the Cuda, kept switching spots, kept changing things. Didn't get into anything else, but I'm sure that some other day, all those changes and whatever we could do, we caught the Cuda on the lure, so I was happy on that. And then we went and started changing the lures. And I think that another day we probably get onto a lot more, doing those different changes and things. But for today, we caught the Cuda. We had a great time, and that's it for this one. You're gonna want to subscribe because there's a ton more adventures that we're gonna go on, and I want to bring you guys along. So see you on the next one, and that's a wrap.